Welcome back again to Taller de Luteria, Malaga. We're located in Torre del Mar, outside of Malaga in lovely Andalusia. Here's another in a continuing series on how we set up an instrument. We've already fit the feet to this particular viola, and it fits beautifully. So now the next step is how high do we put the strings? And that's always been a question that many luthiers ask and many musicians ask. We use several tools, one of which we purchased in America from Triton. And this is just a small template that shows the height of the strings on each side, the overall curvature of the top of the bridge, and the spacing of the strings along with the spacing of the nut. Has something here for a hair gauge. We don't use that, but we do use all the others. But where do we place it on the bridge so that we get the correct height of the strings? Just to do the very first preliminary test, we set the bridge down in the correct position, and I made a small tool up. This is just a simple wooden measuring stick onto which I've glued two straight pins, and the pins are put in two different areas. One is for a cello and one is for a violin. The cello, of course, is higher, and for a violin and viola, those are always lower. So how we use that is just to gently place the straight edge on the fingerboard. Without pressing down, we move it until it touches the bridge, and then we push so that makes a very small mark. Right here, you can see a small mark. And we do the same thing on the other side. This is going to be for the A string. Without pushing down, but holding it straight, we push it into the bridge. And it gives us a small mark. What we do then is to place the template on the bridge and just using a simple pencil to make a line. I always want to cut above this line, so it's better to start a little high and work down than it is to start too low, because it's very difficult to put wood back on that you've already cut off. So I go over to the bandsaw and just cut this so it's a little high. And that's our preliminary arch. This is where we begin, and then we work down from there. I hope this has answered a question on how high do we make the strings and how do we check it. I'll come back a little while later and show you after we get the strings actually set into the bridge and how we check the height as in relation to the curvature of the fingerboard. If you have any questions, be sure to get in touch with us either by email or by private message, and be sure to like and approve the video and share it with someone. We're out.